Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. This week we're still working on Star Wars Legion models, and in this week we have Iden Versio. She's a special ops with the Inferno Squad. So I'm painting up the Inferno Squad, but I thought for the one I would paint on the video on the channel would be her. I mean, she's a great model. Look at that. I chose the longer rifle. I could have chose two other guns, but this one looks better, and I could have also chose helmet, no helmet. I chose the helmet just because the helmet's freaking cool, right? Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll catch you in there. Alright, guys. Well, on this one, I primed it black, and I zenithal it with the white ink, as I always do. It's just a habit that I do with everything. But these guys are all solid black, so I probably should have just left it black. Kind of like I did these dark troopers here. I just primed it black, and because they are black, I will just now go over and highlight whatever areas I need instead of going that step of having to zenithal and then repaint them black. I don't know, kind of silly. But in this case, we're gonna see if it really makes a difference. I'm gonna work the ink a little bit after I spray the black on this one, and maybe to make some areas stand out. We'll see. Whereas I could still do that with this as well. Spray some black, or white ink and black over it. Anyway, it's such a habit with the zenithal. It's just what I do. Anyway, it'll all work out. But probably should have done it like this. Anyhow, all right. Well, there's really no difference between spraying prime black on the Dark Trooper, and I primed her black, and then I zenithaled, and then I ended up going over with the Pro Krill black, and there's no difference. So next, if you're doing something black, just prime a black and move on from there. Unless you like to go the zenithal route. I did it out of habit. Anyway, guys, let's start out with getting some of the red on her shoulder pad, and I think she has a stripe on this side and a little bit on the helmet and the eyes. So all we're going to do is use some red and some burnt red and go from there. Alright, let's do it. Probably going to have to say this is probably one of the easiest models to paint. I mean, all you really need to do is prime this model black, and then we're going to paint red, and then we'll use a little Pro Krill to lighten things down to get a little red brighter on the top areas, and then we will use rubber and rubber highlight probably to highlight the black, and then base it, and that's about it. Real simple. So let's get started with the red and go from there. Okay, with just a little bit of red, I mean, she's already pretty much there. And this is with the burnt red. I'm using the burnt red just to give it a base, and I'll go over it with the regular red to give it some more little pop. But other than that, and I need to paint the insignias on the head. That's going to be a little difficult. That's going to be probably the hardest part of the model. So let's do that. All right, let's try and get these insignias on there. I got to look it up real quick. Make sure I believe this is a circle with a line, and then this is the Imperial symbol. So let's knock that out. I take that back. I've got a little bit of red. We've got to do it on the helmet. We've got to do the the insignia symbol. Look, I have it here on the phone. You can see it right there, and then right there. And then there's the insignia. There's an insignia. Maybe I'll do a little circle here on the shoulder, but sorry about the glare. But anyway, red here, red there, insignia there. Now I've got all the red down. I had to get the helmet there. I just kind of painted some insignias on the helmet there. Just some circles with some lines, kind of. And I'm going to go over with some red here in a little bit too. Maybe I'll give it a little more definition. But the red, that's pretty much it as far as the base red for the burnt red. Actually, I take that back. That's a burnt red. And then now we're going to go touch over that with regular red. It's going to make it pop a little bit. And then we will go over with the rubber and get the highlighted. Almost there. Like and subscribe. We took red and I went over the burnt red, just over the top, nothing crazy, just to give it that pop. So it has those dark recesses with that burnt red, and the lighter reds on top gives it that nice. It really stands out now. That's nice. Alright, I think we're done with the red. I'll take a look on the uniform, see if I can find anything else. Maybe the scope there might be a little red. But now it's just about highlighting the black with some dark, with some rubber. We'll go from there. Looking good. Here what I did is I took the coal black, the Pro Crow black, and I took some of the rubber and I mixed the two together. So I can get kind of a mid-tone as I do this. You can see the subtle highlights as I've been mixing the rubber with the black. I've done it twice now. I've mixed it with the black, heavy black with the rubber, pulling it out, and then I did a little mixture of rubber and added a little bit of black. And I'm going to do that all the way out to about almost all the way rubber, but really highlight. You can see how it's really making that black pop now. It's really starting to make it stand out. It's not flat anymore. And that's what we're looking for. Alright, I went and added some lighter highlights with just pure rubber here and there, just on some higher areas, and also took some ivory and I did a little white dot in the eye, on both eyes here, just to give it that little a little pop. So all we have left now is the gun, and that was my phone off to the side. Now all we have left is the gun and the base, and she's good to go. And we're going to keep it just like that, pretty simple. We highlighted, I mixed the rubber, again, we'll reiterate what I did. I took black, I mixed it with rubber, and I did that all the way out to solid, straight rubber, pure rubber, to get our highlights. And I did it real subtly, I didn't lay it on real thick. All we have left now is the base, and let's see, we have the gun. We have to finish the gun up. I'm going to just do some rubber, probably, or even some black, some real subtle stuff. I may even just do a little metallic, just to kind of break up the gray, you know, so it doesn't blend in with the gun there. It doesn't just all just blend into one. So maybe I'll use a little metallic on that. And we have the base, and that's about it. She's looking really well. Off camera, I did add, let's see if I can zoom in some. I added white dots to the eyes there to give it a bit of a gloss, a little bit of pop. But yeah, that rubber highlight looks really nice, really subtle. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some light metallic work on the gun here, just here and there, to give it kind of a worn metallic look. And then I'm actually going to go over it with the new Pro Acryl Black Wash to dull that metallic down, to give it, I don't want it to stand out so much, it's a little dulled. So this let's check this out, opportunity to use it. All right. Pro Acryl Black Wash. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Dulls it down real nice. Does what it's supposed to do. Iden Versio, Star Wars Legion tabletop game piece right there. There she is. She's an elite squad member of the Inferno Squad, and there's her robot. I can't remember the robot's name. Stand by, stand by, stand by. It is ID-10. That is ID-10. I believe that's from the game. She comes from Battlefront. You get to play her as a character, actually, and now she's in it. This is pretty cool. Again, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This is Pro Acryl paint is really nice, and with the mixed with that rubber, it works really well. Of course, that rubber is just from Secret Weapon, who's, I believe they're out of business now. It's really great paint. At least that particular rubber is, and they don't make it anymore. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll catch you next week.